So what do you do if you have a dog that's quite easily distracted? Biscoff, let's go! I first start with letting them run around in an environment like this where there's really no worry at all in terms of dogs or people. It's quite quiet and easy for me to manage if ever I need to guide her. But I don't want to start off a walk with feeling like I have to either control her or put a lot of restrictions or limitations. I want her to be able to be the way that she is naturally. So that's why I like to start the walk with the loose leash. Biscoff, let's go! But once she gets that out of her system a little bit, it's going to be easier for me to guide her. Biscoff, come. 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 Yes. Good job. Here you go. And then I can start nurturing more of what I want. We have dogs that naturally feel distracted. It could be due to different reasons, but naturally sometimes some of them will just feel easily distracted. Biscoff. So see, like here, the different smells get her distracted, but whenever I do get her attention, I'm quick to reinforce that. Come on, go. So I always focus on what can I do to make it a little bit easier for my dog. We start with giving her the room, the space, the time to be herself, but then I ask for what I start to want more of, which is engagement. So anytime where she does give me engagement, then something I can do is also just stop. For a moment she looked at me there. There you go, she's looking at me for a little bit longer, so I'm happy with that, so I can reinforce that. And then I can also resume with giving her space to be able to be herself again. But we're doing a little bit of a balancing act where she gets to be the way that she needs to be, and then she gives me some of what I want. And the more I can do this, the more I can slowly ask for more of what I want and get a bit more and a bit more and a bit more of it without just trying to get what I want from her the entire walk, because that can also be very frustrating. There are 3 things that I can do to help a dog that's easily distracted on walks. One is to use a long leash to allow them to be a little bit distracted, especially at the beginning, probably also at the end, to help them loosen up and be themselves a bit more, not just give me what I want, but also allow them to get what they feel they need. So I'll start with a long leash where they can just roam around, have a bit more freedom. Obviously, we want to take into consideration the spaces that we're walking in, make sure that it's somewhere quiet, somewhere safe, not too many distractions. Number 2 would be that I want to reinforce anytime I do get their attention, whether it's because I prompted it or just because it happened. So for example, Biscoff, come. So here she gets easily distracted, she keeps going. I just make the leash a little bit shorter to make it easier for her, and then when I do get her attention, I reinforce it. And then the last one is I want to end all activities on a positive note. So I don't want to just tell her what to do or when to engage with me. I also want to be able to allow her to loosen up, even more so than at the beginning where she gets to do that on her own. I want to reinforce that by engaging with her, yes, by running with her, yeah, by making it fun for her to feel as though giving me her attention when she did is something that then leads to something fun afterwards, yes. And then we can also just stop randomly. And we're gonna wait for her to give us some of her attention. It's gonna be tough, but I know she can do it. There we go. And next time we can wait for a little bit more. Maybe we can wait for a sit, we can wait for a down. We can also ask for it, but in a situation like this where I know there's not too many distractions, I know she's gonna be able to do it on her own, I can wait for it, and as you see, I end up getting it. Good job, Biscoff. Yes, that's good. Yes, good job. Biscoff, come. Okay, go. Don't forget to bond daily. Do it. It's good for you. Be the most fun thing in the world for them. Tease them. Be playful. Be silly. Be goofy. There's a reason why kids' TV shows are like that as well. It's to get their attention. It's to help engage with them. It's to help keep them focused. Come on, let's go. Come. Biscoff, let's go. Tired? Come on. I can wait for her here, see if she'll engage with me before we head out. She's very distracted and tired. I'll take that. She took a moment to just pause, just stop. Hard for her. Okay, let's go. Over here. Yes. All right, that's nice. I'm running out of treats here. Once our dogs get what they need, it's a little bit easier for them to give us what we want. So Biscoff got to be a little distracted. It's naturally how she is, or how she has a tendency to be. Just even here, she'll get distracted by the smells. But she got to do that, so it's a little bit easy for me to redirect her and get her to refocus. I'm not expecting a whole lot, especially now she's tired. You can see the look on her face. She just wants a break, so I'm not adding too much. I am keeping the leash a little bit shorter, still rather loose. I don't want to have any tension, but now that she's gotten to be herself, she's gotten to run around, she's gotten to play, it's so much easier for her to then give me more of what I want, which is of course this type of calm walk. And she's still a very young dog. She's a happy-go-lucky dog, so I don't want to limit her to this all the time. Just maybe after she's really gotten everything that she needs from me, then it's a bit easier for me to get more of what I want. I've also run out of treats or kibble, so I'm not reinforcing any right now, but this would be a perfect time to do just that. I just didn't bring that many, but she's able to do this even without treats. The main treat for her is that she gets what she needs. Again, that's to be herself, to run around, to play, to scavenge, to look for some snack on the grass that I toss. But otherwise, once she gets what she needs, she can give me more of what I want, like this. I love mentally enriching exercises, especially with a dog like Biscoff that sometimes has a tough time focusing and really thinking about what we want her to do. Games like this, even though this is a tunnel and more so associated with physical activities, it's also a good way to teach a dog to focus and to think. And that's obviously a skill that comes in very handy when we're doing other activities like leash training, recall, and things like that. What I like to do is just toss a treat in there, let her think, let her figure it out, that all I want her to do is go in. The reason why I like doing this exercise is because she used to be a little bit iffy about the tunnel. So now she has to think about how she's going to achieve it, how she's going to get through to it, how she's going to problem solve it. So I like to change it up as well. Also, just the fact of me moving it, touching it, interacting with it, it's something that maybe can make a lot of dogs feel a little bit iffy, but the fact that she's choosing to engage, she's thinking, she's focusing, that's exactly what I want. Let's try this. Through. Come on. She's already a little bit tired from earlier. Try again. Through. All the way. Here, come. Through. Yes. Good. These kinds of games are not just to help them burn energy, it's also fantastic for them to think. You can see it allows her to think. Here, find one. Let's do one more. Through. Yeah, good job. Through. Yes. Through. Good job. Nice cut. Come on. Through. Yes. Through. Through. You tired? Here. Yes. Good. One last. Through. Yes. Good job.
Sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. If all the things you never show, there are the things I want to know. Secrets
well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. So one of my favorite things to do is once my dog has had a chance to burn off some steam, drain some energy, go for some more fun, outgoing, energetic walks, I want to go for a calm walk. And this is also why I've swapped to, a lot of noise, a lot of stuff going on. This is why I swapped to a shorter leash. I know. Okay, you're a little concerned, so we're gonna go the other way. Yeah, trucks are scary, noisy, loud. So we're gonna go this way so we can have our calm walk. That's all about being calm. We don't need stimulation right now. We just need to be here together. And I'm gonna reinforce even just this. I'm walking her with a finger here. She's not pulling a whole lot. She's still very eager. That's part of how she is. That's part of who she is. But whenever she gives me behaviors like this, where she's just walking, if ever I feel like she's pulling, I can maybe try to stop, see if she'll engage with me. We also have to be mindful that after having done activities, our dog's brain might be slightly tired, so it just doesn't think as well, doesn't think as clearly, but we still look for little golden nuggets like that, little golden moments where we start to see behavior that we do. I'm gonna let her go sniff for a little bit. It's also a good walk to have after activities as a way to let our dogs decompress. I don't want to just have her on a short leash the entire time. This is, of course, a much shorter leash. And as you see, she needed a bathroom break too. So that's good. She got that out of the way. She came pretty close to me. I was just about to reward that. She's a little distracted, not in a bad way at all. Just checking things out. She's tired too. You can see it in her eyes. So she's doing her best. But it's just a lot easier after activities to get a calmer walk. Biscoff, let's go. It's a little bit tougher for her compared to other dogs to be able to focus at all times, and that's okay. But she's able to at least give me a calm walk, where the worst that happens is that she's curious about different smells. That's not the big issue. And as she gets a little bit older, matures a bit more, it's gonna be a little bit easier for her to not be so impressed and wowed by every little smell, but rather just be able to walk a little bit more like this. Here you go. Let's turn it into a game instead if she doesn't want it straight into her mouth. She's tired. Biscoff, here. One more. She's still a puppy after all. She's still very young. So engaging her with the game as a reward for her walking calmly like this is beautiful. So see if she's pulling a little bit, I can try to stop. She's very easily distracted. So I'm just making it so she can't go further than this. But I want her to figure out, yes, there you go. Oh, I might have run out. Last one. Here. And we'll leave it at that. There you go. You did great. It's hard for her, especially when she's tired, which she very much is, but she's still doing her very best. Over here. Yeah, she wants to go back in for a nice break and we'll be done for today. Right, Biscoff? Yeah.